Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over the Clan War Leagues here in August 2020 in Tribe Gaming, see how we performed, how many stars did we get, how many 1-stars did we get, and where we placed in the world here in August 2020 in the Clan War Leagues. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. Here we are, guys. Just want to remind you real quick one more time, if you want to support me in-game, make sure you go into your settings, into more settings at the bottom, scroll all the way down, and where you see creator boost code, guys, make sure you type in code Lexnos or anybody else in Tribe. If you want to support anybody else in Tribe, that's awesome. Support iTzu, support Carbon Finn, Clash with Corey, Eve Maxi, whoever you want to support, guys. Just make sure you use somebody's creator code before you purchase the gold pass, before you buy any gems, guys. It really does help us out a lot. It encourages us to keep making videos when we see everybody using our code. Thank you so much. Let me know down in the comments whose code you're using this month. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the recap. First off, let's go ahead and take a look at the world standings here. Darkest moves on, getting first place this month. Congratulations to them with 364 stars. And there's Tribe Gaming all the way down in 12th place with only 350 stars, guys. Not quite where we wanted to be. We had quite a few 1-stars actually, which was a little bit unfortunate. If that didn't happen, if we didn't get any 1-stars, if they were 2-stars, we would have finished, I believe, with 354, and we would have been in 8th place. But you know what? It happens. Sometimes we get 1-stars. Not our best month, but hopefully next month we can bounce back, hit top 4. Congrats to those clans who did get top 4. But let's go ahead and take a look at a bunch of triples here today. I'm sure you guys have been dying to see how we did here in Tribe Gaming. First off, let's go ahead and take a look and see at our stats every single day. We started off the first 2 days 41 and 41, so pretty solid performances right off the back. Then we took a big dip, only got 38. We had a lot of time fills there in day number 3. Day number 4, we bounced back a little bit, hit that 40 mark, and then 42 in day number 5. Honestly, day number 5, the bases weren't that great, so it was quite easy for us to get actually 13 triples. We did have a 1-star there on day number 5, so we did really well though overall. 13 triples on day number 5 is pretty impressive. And then day number 6, our worst day of the week. It was so sad. We had so many time fills again. We're just not getting those cleanup troops down quick enough. And then the last day we picked it back up, hit that 41 mark again, which is where we want to be on every single day. 41 or better, honestly, is kind of the goal. If we can hit 42 every day, that's kind of what it takes to be top 4 in the world at this point. So many clans are doing really, really well right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at day number 1 specifically first. Let's take a look at Maxi's attack. Guys, Maxi has been rocking the suey zap hogs here. He's been doing it a bunch this week. Let's go ahead and take a look at exactly how he does it. Just always zapping the CC and as many defenses as he can in the core, and then setting up the pathing for the hogs in an L-shaped manner by sueying normally for the town hall. We're going to be taking a look at quite a few of Maxi's attacks today, at least 2 or 3. He gets even more creative with his sueys down in the later portions of the week. Day number 7 specifically, I think I want to check out his attack from day number 7 because it was really good. But first off, let's look at this one from day number 1. He uses the Royal Champ to funnel the suey at the beginning here. She's going to get the left side defense there. A few balloons on the right side. Royal Champ ability knocks out several defenses here over on the left, and then he gets one more hog in just to make sure that Archer Tower is dead. Nicely done there, and then he's free to send his other heroes in whenever he wants here. But first, he's going to use just the ram for the town hall, and you notice he does that a lot on his suey hog attacks. He just uses the ram to get the town hall. That way he can use his king and his queen to get even more value somewhere else on the base. Notice here, he's actually going to use his queen with an ice golem to kill the enemy royal champ, and he's going to use his king to kill the enemy king. So that way he doesn't have to hog against them. He doesn't have to worry about them when he's using the hogs. Now look what he puts in his blimp. Some sneaky goblins and some yetis to make sure that town hall goes down. Queen's going to step up, pop her ability, kill the enemy royal champ. King is going to walk his way up the top side of the base and kill the enemy king there with the help of a couple wizards. Then he's free to hog in from the right side of the base. Now when you use the zap spell, excuse me, when you use the zap spells, you only get often 2 heal spells at the most. He pops the warden ability super early with the headhunters in there just to make sure that enemy queen goes down nice and early. Then he heals through the core here because that scatter shot deals so much damage to hogs, guys. You have to heal through the scatter shot or else you're toast. There he goes with the second heal again because that scatter shot bomb tower combo is deadly, especially with a giant bomb in the mix there. You have to have your hogs at full health or else they'll get absolutely wrecked. Now the rest of the troops moving through. Now notice he doesn't use his royal champ with the hogs like how you think most people do hog attacks, and usually you have your royal champion behind the hogs. No, Maxi does most of his suey hog attacks by using the royal champ for the funnel, either for the suey or to set up pathing for the hog, something like that, just to make the hog pathing even better. And then he uses headhunters to kill the enemy heroes here. Beautiful job from Maxi here. We'll take a look at one more attack here from day number 1 though before we move on to day number 2. Nice job from him. We're also going to check out Nick's attack here on day number 1, guys. Nick is an absolute beast. He didn't quite go perfect this week, but just about got it. He was one of the top hitters. Let's go ahead and take a look here at his Zap Lalo, guys. He does this on almost every attack these days. He's just really, really good with it, and he can force it on almost any base. So he's going to zap the clan castle there. Also gets an Inferno Tower and a few extra buildings out of the way, including both sweepers. So now both sweepers are down. He's going to make a funnel over here on the right side of the base with some balloons. Drop the Ice Golem, drop the Queen, drop the King here to go kill the enemy Queen, the enemy King, and the Town Hall. One more balloon there just to make sure the funnel's set. King's going to be able to walk down. He pulls the Tornado Trap with that Headhunter that was meant to help kill the enemy Queen, so nicely done there. Now he can kill the enemy King by popping his King ability. Queen's going to be able to step up and be at full health when she starts targeting this Town Hall. So beautiful job so far. King really wants to go for that Town Hall, and it's actually nice. His Barbarians are going to tank the Inferno or the Giga Inferno beams here, so Queen stays at full health even through the Town Hall death, which means she can keep walking down and she's going to stay alive, and she's going to get crazy good value, especially since he's going to use the Royal Champ down here to support her. That Royal Champ's going to go get several defenses, and the Queen's going to stay at full health and just wrap around this entire base. Now he's got to figure out where does he want to start the Lalo from, and he's like, alright, Queen's going to get some value on the bottom side. I'm not going to wait though. I'm going to start the Lalo on the top side. The only mistake he really makes here is he doesn't drop that first Hound early enough, and the Eagle Artillery targets his balloons, and so he's going to lose that first group of balloons super early. Other than that, it would have been actually overkill. So look how many balloons get super low on HP right away, and then the scatter shot splash damage could kill them all, but luckily he freezes just in time, gets all the balloons over that scatter shot before they go down, pops the Warden ability because the second scatter shot on the back end is now wanting to target those loons, and the Warden ability even protects them over all those red bombs in the core. 1, 2, 3 red bombs, nicely done there. There goes the freeze spell over that scatter shot. He's gonna haste, or he already used all his haste on the top side, but the Stone Slammer is still alive from 12 o'clock. It's going to go through, get that Inferno Tower down. Now, unfortunately, that Scatter Shot and Expo did not go down, and they're going to kill the Warden, which means this attack is actually going to be really close. The Dragon from the Stone Slammer does kill the enemy Royal Champ, but look, his Queen is still alive. She's still alive. She wraps around the entire base, still has her ability. So these balloons are going to actually go down to the scatter shot. Even though the scatter shot's at 1 HP, they're just too slow. They can't get there in time. The dragon is going to die to the scatter shot and the expo, but luckily he has that queen ability, and she's going to be able to clutch up and destroy the rest of the base here. These last two buildings with her ability, she'll get the scatter shot and she'll get through the wall in time to get that expo down. So we'll go ahead and fast forward. Nicely done here from Nick. Even though the Lalo was a little bit sketchy, he didn't drop that first hound quite early enough. Still ended up working out because Suey got so much value. The queen stayed alive for the entire attack. So nice job from Nick here, and that's going to be it for day one, 41 to 33. Nice job there. I don't know if I actually showed how the clan did as a whole at the beginning. Maxi, iTzu, and Sir Longsword, all three of them going 7 for 7 on the week. They had the perfect week. Nice job to them. Hooked and Nick only had one fail each. Tom, Danny, and myself, and Huss, we had each 2 fails, and then from there it keeps going down. But most of the guys getting hit rates above 50%. In fact, just about everybody I think had hit rates above 50%. So nice job to everybody here in Tribe Gaming on the week. Just wasn't quite enough to finish top 4, unfortunately, because of quite a few 1-stars actually. It sucks when it happens, but every once in a while it does. Let's go ahead and check out day number 2 here, 41 to 32, Tribe Gaming versus Brazilian Effect. We'll go ahead and check out a couple of replays here. First, the attack from, let's see, Shazo on base number 5 here. Coming in, guys, with another Zap Lalo. Honestly, we were able to do a ton of Zap Lalos this week. It's just really working. People still aren't quite building against Zap Lalo. Look at all this value here that he can zap. All these expos, the sweeper, and the Inferno Tower all by the CC. I mean, when you see something like that, you just have to zap it. And then you can even use the other 2 zaps to get the air defense down. So much value from the zaps there. It's crazy how some people are still not building against the Zap Lalo. Now he's going to start with his king up top to kill the enemy royal champ. The bowler bounce. You're thinking, why bowlers to get the gold storage when you can use something like a baby dragon or a wizard? Well, they were actually meant to bounce this platform here. That's why he used bowlers, because he wanted to get that platform down to make the funnel here for the rest of the Suey. Now he's going to be able to drop the queen on the top side, and he knows she's going to walk to the left because that platform's down. So nicely done there. Good job by Shazo. The wizard on the left side makes the queen go right inside, so he knows she's going to go for that expo and the air defense here. He doesn't bring any wall breakers because he doesn't want the queen to get the town hall. He's going to walk down here and get a few more defenses over here, get that expo and the warden, and then she'll keep going around for some more trash. Now he's going to be able to start the flight over here on the top side of the base, starting off with the hound, then the battle blimp, and now what do you think is going to be in the battle blimp? It's going to be another hound and the sneaky goblins here, 5 sneaky goblins and the hound to get the town hall down, and it's just an extra hound for the Lalo, and because of that, the town hall's down. He doesn't have to use the warden ability over it, which means he can use the warden ability whenever he wants on the Lalo, which is really nice when you can do that. It often helps out a ton. Here goes the first haste going into that first scatter shot. Then he'll be able to warden ability to evade the damage from the eagle artillery and the queen here going into the core, as well as that second scatter shot. The rest of the loons coming in from the 6 o'clock side to flank. Also his royal champ, he didn't use her for the suey, so he has her to go along with the Lalo from the bottom side here on the flank. That last scatter shot's down. Now the weird thing is the enemy queen never died. She's still alive here. He didn't have a dragon in the CC to kill her because he already used the battle blimp early with the hound and the sneaky goblins, so the queen never died. She killed his warden, and now he has enough loons to get through the back end though, and the queen still not dead. Does he even need to kill her? Not really. The platform went down. He's got loons doing cleanup, minions doing cleanup. We'll go ahead and fast forward. You don't even need to kill the queen on your zap lalos apparently, guys, if you can just overpower all the defenses like that. Absolutely crazy stuff here from Shazo. It's going to work out. These minions are going to go over here, get the queen down eventually, though. They actually do take her out, but they didn't need to. The balloons could have finished off that building without killing the queen. But nevertheless, nice job here to Shazo on that attack. We'll go ahead and check out one more from this day. We'll check out my hit here on day number 2. Me coming in with another Zap Lalo, guys. So like I said, we were really making the Zap Lalo work. Now this one was a little bit sketchy. I kind of forgot to drop my second hound here, so it's a good thing I had Nick on voice chat. He was like, bro, drop your second hound like halfway through the Lalo, and I was like, oh crap, I thought I already did, but I didn't. So we'll go ahead and check this out. Get all that zap value in the core, the eagle artillery, an expo, and the clan castle, then the royal champ to make a funnel over here at 3 o'clock. She's going to be able to get the air defense down, which is the most important part. The super wall breaker going in. Now I'll be able to drop the ice golems, the king, and the queen, so they can walk this entire south side of the base here. Look how much value the royal champ got. Boom, she even gets that expo and goes up and gets the wizard tower as well. A bunch of Teslas over here on the bottom side. I have to use some loons to get them down just to make sure my king and queen are going to go inside the base. Nicely done there. 2 ice golems to really make sure my queen can get all these defenses up here, including the expos and the scatter shot and the air defense on that top side there. Pop the king ability. Last ice golem dies to a spring trap. He freezes the scatter shot though, which is nice. Queen's gonna get the gold storage, the wizard tower, then she's gonna make her way up for the scatter. I'll be able to pop her ability for the expos and the air defense here, so she can get all that down and then start making her way down toward all these trash buildings, and even get the wizard tower on her way down since she still has the ability. So boom, we've honestly gotten half the base down, even though we're not quite at 50% yet. Pretty much half the base is dead. You can already see that entire southeast side is dead. Now we're gonna Lalo from the bottom left, and the reason we're going to do that is because of the sweepers. You have to take a look at where the sweepers are. Even though the base is somewhat symmetric, sweepers are like this. So if you Lalo from this side, you're going to be going against the left side sweeper, so you don't want to do that. If you Lalo from this side, you're not going to hit either sweeper. You can get this sweeper down early, and this sweeper you can get down at the very end, and it doesn't matter. It's not going to target any loons, so that's why we choose to Lalo from the bottom side. Now there are 2 multi-target infernos you got to be aware of, and that town hall is really hard to path loons to, which is why I'm going to use a battle blimp just to make sure it goes down. And we're going to go super heavy with the Lalo at the beginning, and we're going to bring some headhunters to kill the enemy queen. I'm going to be able to send the headhunters in and the battle blimp in and pop the warden ability over the queen and multi. It's going to get so much value. We're going to double freeze the queen and the multi there, just so these loons stay at full health for as long as possible. The town hall is activated because we did already pass 50%. There goes the blimp for the town hall. Pop that warden ability. Inside the blimp, we're going to have the safe CC, which includes 6 barbs, 2 minions, and 5 sneaky goblins, and then a dragon, just to make sure that town hall goes down. No matter what traps are around it, the town hall has to go down if you use that CC. Then we're going to be able to freeze that scatter shot and inferno on the backside. There goes the last hound from 1030. Like I said, I forgot to drop it at the beginning. Nick called it out halfway through the attack, and I was like, oh, thanks. And then it's going to go all the way to the backside. We got a few more loons to distract that wizard tower, and this inferno tower is barely going to go down, guys. It's so close, but luckily that last balloon drop gets the multi-target inferno down, and that kind of saved the attack there because that last haste spell was not that great. But now we got plenty of balloons, 5, 6, 7 balloons still alive. They're going to be able to get that sweeper, and it's just clean up from there. Nice attack here, again with the Zap Lalo, this time by me, here on day number 2. So that's going to be it for day number 2, guys. We did get the victory, like I said, 41 to 32. Let's go ahead and check out day number 3 next. Moving in, we're going to watch one attack from day number 3. This one is going to be by hooked, and can you guess what attack it is? More Zap Lalo, guys. Honestly, it's working on every single base. And this one, there's not a crazy value, like you don't see a ton of expos and air defenses, but you do see that queen and the scatter shot, which look pretty nice, and he's going to take advantage of it, kill the queen and the scatter shot with the clan castle, and boom, that's already one hero out of the way and a scatter shot out of the way. Guys, if you're building bases, stop putting your queens, stop putting your scatter shots, stop putting your air defenses and your sweepers right next to the clan castle. It's not good base building anymore. Now he's going to suey the town hall here, use the royal champ to get all the stuff over here at 8 o'clock and make a bit of a funnel. Then the king's going to walk around like that, kill the enemy king, and then he can send his queen in for the town hall nice and easily, just like that. And then just Lalo the rest of the base, and as long as your flight is half decent, the base should be wrecked. All you got to worry about is that royal champ and one more scatter shot, and that's pretty much it. So queen's going to step up, she'll get the cannon, then she'll get the town hall. Nicely done so far. Pop her ability here for the town hall, drops a minion, and he goes straight into a red bomb. Absolute suicide minion there. Nice job to him. Didn't get any value from that minion, unfortunately, but he's going to go ahead and drop another one just to try and work on that storage since it takes so long to get through it. Now he's going to start the Lalo from the bottom side. And then he's going to be able to wrap around, kill the enemy royal champ here with the stone slammer. Now the pathing here is going to be a little bit weird because he uses the stone slammer so late. The royal champ doesn't actually target the stone slammer. She targets loons, and she's going to start picking off loon after loon after loon. Luckily he has the headhunter, but the headhunter dies to the cannon because that stone slammer was so late. So that royal champ's still alive, and she's already picked off like 6 or 7 loons. Now she's getting more. Luckily he uses the warden ability to save the rest of those loons there as they path into that scatter shot. He's going to freeze the scatter shot, sends a bunch of minions in to kill the royal champ. He's desperate to kill her. Luckily she goes down there. Scatter shot didn't get frozen, but he still hazed through it. So several things kind of iffy here on the attack, and it's still going to work out because the suey and the zaps got so much value, guys. The rest of the attack can just crush it, can power through it. So nicely done here from hooked. Luckily that stone slammer is going to be able to tank the wizard tower on the back end. Also finds the tornado trap while the rest of the loons path to the left over here, get that mortar down. Then they'll get the archer tower, and then he's just smooth sailing from here. Nice slow Lalo on the back end to get the rest of these defenses, but luckily after this wizard tower goes down, there's not really any more threats to his loons except for one archer tower on the back end that cannot keep up with like 10 loons and the warden, so that archer tower is going to get absolutely wrecked. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate that he had to send all the minions in to kill the royal champ, because now he didn't have any cleanup. All he has is one minion, one archer, and one dragon. The rest are loons, so luckily he was able to still get the triple here. This one was really close on time. I think he had like 2 seconds to spare or something ridiculous on this one. But we'll go ahead and fast forward through it. Luckily he got some nice loon splits up top. They split in 4 different directions, and that honestly saved the attack. Otherwise it would have been a time fill. But still a nice triple here with the Zap Lalo by hooked here on day number 3. So let's go ahead and jump over to day number 4 now. Day number 4, we did win 40 to 33 here against Hanoi. We'll go ahead and check out a couple of attacks. We're going to watch one more by Eve Maxi because we've seen a lot of air attacks here. So let's go back over to the Suey Hogs, guys, because Maxi is making it work every single day here. He was just absolutely loving the Suey Max Hogs this week. So again, he's just going to zap the CC and get as much value as he can, including a few expos, that warden platform, and a sweeper here, and really just cut out a nice hole in the middle of the base to make that donut shape for the hogs to path around. As you can see, there's that nice hole where there's no defenses. Then we'll see how much value he can get from the suey here. I'm going to start off with the king to walk over here. He's going to use one wizard to funnel because he wants the king to go up and in for that cannon, and then he's going to wait and see which way that king paths. It looks like he's going to go for the archer tower, which is what he wants. We'll give him a second though to see, and he is going to go up and get all those defenses on the top side. If he's lucky, he might even get the royal champ as well with the king ability. He's going to use his royal champ to go inside and get the eagle artillery, guys. Look how much value this royal champ's going to get. She's going to walk up here, get this 1 point defense, 2 point defense, a wizard tower, 3 point defense. 1 more point defense is going to go down. Her ability can get a few more stuff over here, and then there's nothing to shoot her while she gets the eagle artillery. So she's going to get the eagle artillery and the bomb tower behind it. So crazy good value from the Royal Champion and Ice Golem here. Now he can use his Queen to help kill the enemy Royal Champ here, and the Queen's going to keep walking up, while again, just like the first attack we watched in the video, the Ram is going to go by itself and solo the Town Hall here, the Wall Wrecker, with some sneaky goblins and a Yeti inside. Now Royal Champ's also going to be able to go over and damage this Wizard Tower quite nicely and even get it down. Town Hall's going to go down to the sneaky goblins and the Yetis, and then Queen's going to be able to snipe this air defense and get even the enemy king, so he doesn't have to worry about the enemy king on the Lalo either. And then he can hog from this top side. You want to get that first scatter shot down nice and early with the Warden ability. He pops that Warden ability, also gets the one headhunter in there, but he has plenty of headhunters and they kill the enemy Queen so fast that you don't actually need the Royal Champ with you on offense for the hog attack if you use the headhunters correctly like that with the Warden ability. He's going to be able to freeze the scatter shot in the back end. These hogs in the core find a tornado trap, but luckily they're in a heal spell. Then the last heal going in to neglect the damage of that scatter shot, and these hogs are at full health going into the last compartment here, and you know the base is wrecked even though he's got a bunch of springs over there. 40 hogs are way too many. The springs aren't enough. As long as you can keep them topped off on HP with those heal spells properly going into the backside of the base, it's just absolutely wrecked. I mean, his Queen was still alive. She actually died to a small bomb. So she got wrecked. He had a few wizards and goblins for cleanup on the outside. One of his headhunters is still alive, guys. Nice job from Maxi with the Suey Hogs. He's really mastered it lately. So nice job to him. He actually went 7 for 7 this week, almost exclusively with the Suey Hogs. Let's go ahead and check out one more attack here on this day. This one is going to be by Danny, coming in with a Queen Charge hybrid, guys, with a Battle Blimp, but with an Earthquake. Now let's see how he does this. Coming in with the early blimp here to pull the CC, and he's going to quake. That way the Inferno Tower can go down really quickly to the death damage from the blimp, because he knows the Yetis are going to get distracted by that Royal Champ, and he really wanted that Inferno Tower down. Now he's going to drop his Queen over here. CC's going to come over. Now there is the Inferno Dragon, so you got to be careful here. Early poison to make sure that Inferno Dragon's in the poison, and then you have to freeze depending on what your Queen targets first. She targets the Hound first, which means that Inferno Dragon has plenty of time to heat up and lock on the Queen, so you got to freeze him to make sure the poison has enough time to get him down, which Danny did perfectly here, so nice job to him. Then the Queen's going to step up and kill all these pups after about 17.5 years. Minion's going to pull a red bomb. There goes the first rage, really aggressive rage here to get Queen all the way into this first compartment where the scatter shot is, and eventually she'll be able to tag the enemy Royal Champ as well. Another wizard to help funnel the Queen, and the second wall break going to go down. As soon as that builder hut's dead in that compartment, he's free to drop the wall break to get into the next compartment. Boom, just like that. He can rage up the Queen again whenever he wants to. Honestly, doesn't have to right now though. After she gets that expo, she's good to go for a few seconds until she gets in range of that Inferno Tower. Then he's going to go ahead and rage her up here to make sure she stays topped up on full health. Luckily, it is a multi-target Inferno, so he doesn't have to freeze it. Another wizard over here just to make sure that Queen stays nice and tight in the core, and then a third wall break to get her all the way to the core, and a Coco Loon picks up the Seeking Air Mine. So look at that wall break go all the way to the Air Sweeper. Now Queen has access to the Town Hall, dropping the last rage. King is going to walk from inside here and into this compartment, get all these trash buildings and defenses out of the way, so the hybrid can stay in this tight little area just like that, where you can get all of them with a heal with the Warden ability. They're not going to be spread out at all. They'll be able to target the same defenses all at the same time. So beautiful job here from Danny. That Queen under the last rage going to be able to take out the King, no problem at all. Then she'll step up for the Town Hall and the Queen. Queen's actually going to get locked distracted by the hybrid here, but he pops the Warden ability, so the miners are going to be able to go over and take out the enemy Queen with ease. He pops the Queen ability to get through that Town Hall and the Warden platform. Now she's locked onto by the Expo, which is actually kind of nice. She's going to tank that for a bit. Queen finds a tornado trap as well. Uses his last heal for the hybrid over here at 3 o'clock. Unfortunately, doesn't have any more freezes because he did have to bring that Quake early. We can't keep the Royal Champ alive with a freeze, but it doesn't matter because there's a multi-target Inferno on the back end, so he doesn't have to worry about the Royal Champ getting locked onto by a single target Inferno on the back end like you often do have to worry about on a Queen Charge hybrid on the back end. He still has King and Miners working their way around the outside of the base. Still has the Royal Champ ability. That Queen is tanking the scatter shot in the core, which is just absolutely beautiful. Royal Champ ability gets all the Teslas on the back end, and Royal Champ can just finish off the base just like that. Nice hit here from Danny. This one was a little close. It was kind of lucky that the Queen was tanking that scatter shot in the back end like that, but it ended up working out beautifully. So nice job to him here on this base. Beautiful hit. That's going to be it here for day number 4. We're going to skip day number 5 because, like I said at the beginning of the video, the bases on day number 5 were honestly not that great, and that's why we were able to get 13 triples here. I believe our only 2 fails. We had a time fail, and then the unfortunate 1-star, which actually was a disconnect. He disconnected super early after dropping his queen charge, and so that's why it ended up being a 1-star. He could have had the triple, guys. It looked like the base was going to be crushed because, again, these weren't the best bases. So we're not going to take a look at this war in particular because some of the attacks honestly aren't that impressive. It was just the bases weren't that great. But now moving into day number 6, we'll check out a few more attacks. This one's going to be by iTzu on base number 2 here. Coming in with the Queen Charge Hybrid, guys. You know iTzu is the absolute master of Queen Charge Hybrid. And on this one, he's going to be coming in with the Queen over at 2 o'clock, starting her right on the Warden platform, which means he has to go with the early Rage right away just to keep her alive. She's going to get through the cannon, the Skelly Trap, then the Warden platform, then the Archer Tower. Then she'll be able to take out the CC and the Aurora Champ. So much damage right away. Early poison because those headhunters, you got to be really careful. Like I said, 3 headhunters in the CC. So nicely done there with the freeze and the poison. But eventually Queen will get through all of that, and then he's going to wait to see which way she goes. You can tell by the way he dropped the healers. He wants her to walk down, and she does. Then he's going to be able to drop a Yeti and a Wizard to funnel over here on the right side. But now Queen walks up, and he's like, oh shoot, that's not what I planned for. So he has to kind of flip the plan. Luckily, the base is symmetric, and the charge is still going to work. He just has to wall break on the top side, use the King to funnel. The only difference it makes is that he won't be able to have the siege or the King for the hybrid funnel. He wanted the King and the siege barracks to be on the outside for the hybrid, but now he's only going to have the siege barracks because he has to use the King to funnel the Queen in. One more Coco Loon because he already lost a bunch of healers to some Seeking Air Mines here. Luckily, unluckily, that Coco Loon's not going to really go where he wants them to. But the multi-target Inferno in the core is actually quite nice. He doesn't have to freeze it. Queen can get through it, and then she can work her way over to the Scatter Shot and the Eagle Artillery, which is cool. Now he has to decide which side he wants to hybrid from. Honestly, he has to make sure he gets the Town Hall down, so he's going to hybrid from this top side. That's the shortest path to the Town Hall, and the Siege Barracks is going to pick up where the King left off. English is hard. Now the hybrid moving in, Queen goes back around and outside. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any more wall breakers. If he was able to have wall break on this Wizard Tower and Queen was able to get that last single on the Bomb Tower, that would be really OP. But he's just going to have to pop her ability and let her get as much value as possible before she dies. And then he's going to early heal here and then Warden ability into the Queen and the Town Hall. Like I said earlier, you got to decide when you want to use the Warden ability and when you want to heal. He's going to heal first, then Warden ability where there's the most damage, which is on the Town Hall and the enemy Queen all at the same time. His Queen goes down, the healers are going to fly over, but they're going to get absolutely wrecked by some Seeking Air Mines. Now the last heal going down, and all of his troops are still full health going into the last Scatter Shot, so he's done an absolutely beautiful job here with the Warden ability and the heals. Now that he doesn't have any more heals, the Hogs are going to get absolutely wrecked by that Scatter Shot, but that's okay because he still has the Road Champ ability, which is going to get him through all these defenses on the top side, so nicely done there. Road Champ gets through the Bomb Tower, then she can tag that Inferno just before she dies. Look at this, she, boom! Almost gets it. 1 HP that Inferno Tower has, but luckily the Hogs are there. He still had like a million miners on the bottom. P.E.K.K.A. with some wizards and the Warden at full health. So honestly, this base was wrecked. Even though his Queen walks the wrong way, he was still able to get it down. So nice job to iTzu there. We'll take a look at one more attack here from day number 6. This one's going to be Huss coming in with another Queen Charge Hybrid, guys, on this one, which is a somewhat popular base. I feel like we've seen this several times in the last month. This is how Huss is going to take it down again with a blimp here. He's going to be dropping a few loons there to make a funnel on that cannon, and then another Coco loon over here, and then the battle blimp coming in for that top side Inferno Tower. He wants to get it down and pull the CC nice and early. Battle blimp's going to drop right there on top of the Inferno. Death damage is going to kill the Archer Tower, which is nice, and he's not going to rage it up because all he really wants is the Inferno Tower and the CC pull. Then he's going to drop his Queen right here, and he's got to watch out for these headhunters. Gotta make sure you drop the poison early or hope that your Queen shoots them quickly, and she does shoot them quickly. Now Yeti's gonna funnel the bottom side, and you can already tell he wants to wall break into the Scatter Shot. There goes the super wall breaker, nicely done. It's gonna get all the way to the wall. Queen's gonna take out this Lava Hound. It'll only take her 42 weeks to do so, but eventually she'll kill all those pups, and we'll go ahead and fast forward through it a little bit. She gets through it. Now she's going to step up here for the Scatter Shot. He's got one more Coco Loon that he's going to use here to try and pick up any Seeking Air Mines. There goes their first Rage on the Queen. She's going to be able to step up, get the Scatter Shot down, then a second wall break going in to get her access to that single target Inferno, the Eagle Artillery, and all these heroes here in the core. So nicely done there. He's pretty confident Queen's going to stay alive. He's going to drop another Rage on her here in just a little bit. And then he's going to already start with the hybrid from the left side of the base again, because you got to make sure that town hall goes down. So the hybrid's going to go straight for the town hall. King's going to walk on the outside to make the funnel here. He doesn't have a siege barracks, of course, because he used the blimp super early. That's okay. He's going to rage up that queen again, freeze to get that inferno tower to make sure queen's going to stay alive and doesn't have to pop her ability. Now she's going to fight the enemy queen here, and then she'll get the eagle artillery down, so that eagle is really not going to do any damage at all, which is nice. Early heal because of the skelly trap and the enemy king here on defense, and the free spell on the town hall, because the town hall's not going down yet because all these miners are distracted, or at least half the miners are distracted by the skelly trap and the king. But luckily the hogs take out the town hall. Back over here on the bottom side, the queen's just beating on the wall. He's gonna go ahead and pop her ability just so she can come over here and start helping with some defenses over on the right side of the base. The rest of the hybrid pathing through the top side. King made a nice funnel wrapped all the way around the base here. Got one more heal that he can use for the hybrid. Those hogs are tanking the Inferno Tower beam for the Royal Champ, which is just perfect. That's exactly what you want the hogs to do on the back end. And then the queen tanks the scatter shot, so the miners and hogs don't even have to worry about the scatter shot. Royal Champ still at full health with her ability. Beautiful job. He can save her ability. Try to save it for those Teslas on the back end. That's normally what you want to do. If she can snipe all those Teslas on the back end and you don't have to worry about it with your hybrid, it's going to be good value. He has an extra rage that he didn't even need. He's going to use it on the Royal Champ. Honestly, could have swagged it. He decided to use it though. Better safe than sorry. Royal Champ's going to path over here to the back end, get that cannon down, start working on these Teslas. Miners on the outside doing cleanup. He still has like 78 miners alive, even though he only started with like 16. Beautiful job here from Huss. The Royal Champ does die right as she gets that Tesla with her last shot, but so many miners, they're going to be able to get that at last elixir storage, no problem at all, and that's going to give us the victory here in day number 6, 37 to 36. Honestly, this war was really close, but this was also our worst performance of the week. 37 was our lowest star count. Other than the 38 as well, every other war was above 40. We'll go ahead and check out one more attack here from day number 7, and it's going to be that maxi attack that I told you guys about, because this one was really awesome. Again with the hogs. Where's it at? Here it is, on base number 13 here. Watch what he's going to do here. This is a pretty spread out base, and he's going to just absolutely demolish it with the zap hogs. Now, what's he going to zap? Again, the clan castle, and let's see how much value he gets around that besides just the clan castle with the zaps. He's going to be able to get all these expos here by dropping every zap on the expo and then quaking the bottom side. He's not going to get any sweepers, but that's okay. He just wanted to get everything in that town hall compartment. Now he's going to use, look how he uses this giant and a bowler. The giant serves two purposes. It's going to tank for the bowler and it's going to tank for the Royal Champ. Why does he use a bowler? Because he wants to get this builder hut down here, and you'll see why later. But then the Royal Champ's going to walk this entire top side. She's going to be able to get all these defenses up here by herself, which is just absolutely beautiful job here from the Royal Champ. Then he's going to be able to suey the bottom side, the 9 o'clock side, with his king and queen and an ice golem. And then again, just like we've seen in his last two attacks, the ram by itself from the top side. Now look how this ram killed the archer tower to keep the Royal Champ pathing this way. So many things happening all at once. The ice golem with the headhunter to kill the enemy Royal Champ. There's like 3 different things going on. Beautiful job here from Maxi. The Royal Champ going this way. The ice golem with the headhunter just to kill the enemy Royal Champ. The king going this way with the queen suey for the enemy Inferno Tower and the enemy king here. And then the battle, or the wall wrecker, which we like to call ram, going in by itself just to get the town hall. So many different things going on, going all at once. You could do them one at a time, but you're going to waste a lot of time. Maxi is the master at multitasking. He's going to be able to do all these things at once. Still has the Royal Champ ability. She's going to get that bomb tower all the way over here on the right side of the base with her ability. Boom. Doesn't even have to worry about that bomb tower. Also chains a bunch of defenses way over here at 3 o'clock to get them down nice and early. The queen was able to get all this value in here. The king even rerouted back in because he locked onto the enemy king. Nicely done there. The wall wrecker did get the town hall down with the sneaky goblins and the yeti. And then look at this. He still has the queen ability, and he's even going to be able to use the queen ability to kill the enemy queen here because she's being tanked by his king. Look at that. All 3 heroes down. Look how much of the base is gone. 53% before he even drops the first hog. He just now dropped the first hog right here. Crazy, crazy suey value from Maxi. He just absolutely obliterated this base. Now he just has to get through like 40% of the base with his hogs and his 2 heal spells and a freeze. He's going to use that first freeze nice and early because there's a multi-target inferno, a scatter shot, and an eagle that you can get all with 1 freeze. So really good value from the freeze there. Now the reason why he didn't go with the warden ability early is 1, because he knew he could freeze all that stuff at once, and heal, and 2, this middle section looks really scary with 3 splash buildings, the wizard tower, and the bomb tower. And if you combine that with a possible double giant bomb that could be in between, even if you have a heal spell there, that could be absolute death for your hogs. So that's why he wanted to save the warden ability for that section really badly, and he is going to be able to do so. He's losing a ton of hogs to the spring traps, but luckily there goes the warden ability. They're going to be able to get through all these defenses, and look, there are bombs there in between all those defenses, so it's a really good thing he saved that warden ability. And he's going to heal afterward going into that wizard tower on the backside. So boom, all the hogs are at full health as they go into that last multi. He even has a few extra hogs on the back end. He didn't even need all of his hogs, guys. He's gonna be able, he could have swagged all these hogs on the back end. Even though he finds a tornado trap and they do a disco dance into like 4 spring traps there, he still has 1.5 million hogs alive at the end, and these hogs are going to be able to clean up the rest of the base. The queen from the Suey at the beginning of the attack, again, is still alive. So beautiful job here from Maxi. He's absolutely mastered the Suey hero hog attack here with the zap spells. Nice job to him. And guys, that's going to be it for the CWL here in Tribe Gaming. There are a few more attacks that I could show, but I'm going to save those for some other videos, like another Queen Charge Hybrid video, maybe even another Zap Lalo video. So if you guys want to see those, let me know down below. So that's going to be how we did here in Tribe Gaming. We did finish with 350 stars on the dot. Not quite as high as we wanted, but still pretty good. Only 14 stars behind the top clan in the world. Darkest Muzan getting 364. We finished with 350. Not quite top 4, but who knows, maybe next month we'll hit top 4 again. That's our goal every single month. We're shooting for top 4 in the world. That's how we did here. If you guys like the video, let me know down below. Let me know what tutorials maybe you want to see in the future. That's me it for this one. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.